Hello and welcome everybody to another wonderful day at the agency. I'm your magnanimous host, Agent Q, and with me today is Yuki.
Hi, Yuki Dance.
And with me today, I'm smelling some heresy going on this planet of mine. Time to purge and cleanse.
Blood for the blood guide.
Hey, that's what we're purging. Well, technically, we're purging that god's rival, I'm guessing, but but more of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader today, which if you all have seen or are watching, there are some drops you get as well as some updates going on. I believe we had just killed off a bunch of should-be rebels as well as some Eldar, while also finding out that we are on a maiden world, a planet very much we never looted the Eldar corpses. A planet very much I don't want to say sacred to the Eldar, but it's about as sacred as you could get without being it.
Yeah, we didn't actually loot anything last time.
I think we looted the regular guys.
Just kind of finished the combat and ended there.
Halt! I noticed something.
A vessel overwhelmed by corruption from beyond the veil. A sad and cautionary sight. No one deserves such a fate. Not the children of Azurion, nor your kind, Elantark.
The archenemy never sleeps, but is forever seeking opportunities to strike at his faithful. This ship is just one example of...
Oh, wow. I only had a 60% chance to disarm that one? Dang. Heck of a trap.
Ooh, yeah, but I also think you're right about this stuff we were seeing on the ground. I think this might be Chaos Taint. That's a big...
To disarm requires Lore Xenos. That's why I'm having trouble with it.
All right, my girl has... The Eldari has a 75% chance on that.
Well, that didn't go too well.
Do you have a med kit we could use on her?
Yes.
She has 2 now. You also have 1. I don't know if you'd want to use a med kit.
I'm trying to use the med kit. Doesn't seem to be letting me. Must be doing something wrong.
All right, she has a med kit. Nope. Argenta has 1.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
She used it on herself, I think.
She also had
okay.
She also had 1. So.
Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Your technology is limited.
Yeah, I've also got wounds on me, apparently. I'm unclear on why it's not allowing...
I had to single out Argenta, then go onto her wheel. Oh, there you go.
It let me have Yuki use it on herself, but I couldn't have Pascal use it on her.
Interesting.
But I know I've had him use it on other people before, so I'm very confused.
All right.
That's a regular trap. I can disarm that, no problem.
I'm restless.
Okay.
Speak, Elantark.
Ooh, okay, there's just goods up here. That's all.
Now better at searching.
That's a demolition.
Excellence matters. I rise to the...
What is in this chest?
Right?
Done.
What's that, 4 traps?
5, I think. 'Cause we had to get either across the bridge to get over here, and there was a couple traps on that too.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Ergo boots increases the wearer's agility by +5 and athletics by +10.
All right then. Dang. The good boots on you.
None shall
But
stand in my way.
Right now I'm wearing dynamo boots, which give me +3 movement, which might be better. Oops.
okay, and with that, I'm not seeing anything more to loot.
I'll toss him on Abelard for now,
Aim to the stars.
since he's our athletics person.
Is he?
I think he is. Because athletics is mostly strength-based.
Oh, it is. All right. He is. Okay, that's interesting, to say the least.
Okay, we've got an athletics check to go up. We've got a body in the water.
A body in the water?
Yeah.
Wait, did you go further ahead? You did. Wait
Yeah.
for me. That's the next area. Ooh, yeah. This is lore warp.
My success was inevitable.
There's. Yep, and if I wanted to guess it, that would confirm it.
It would be what?
Oh, lore. Ooh, what do we got going on here?
Kitties!
Commencing creation protocol.
All right.
These were timid, you say?
Yes, the six-legged tentacle lion was a timid creature. All right.
Well, apparently we've been ambushed, so...
Yep.
Nothing I can't do.
Okay, they're
Already done.
has to be a way to rotate this damn. Dyselects.
Absolutely.
Okay, these take extra damage from toxic and fire. And their armor degrades the more damage they take.
Purposes.
Doesn't matter. All right.
Nothing I can't do. There's nowhere to hide.
Wow. That didn't suck.
No, it did not.
Not a problem for me.
I understand your intent. Fortune favors the swift.
We're not actually in too bad a spot here.
Although Abelard did get knocked prone.
Guided by faith.
Yeah, what was that about everything getting set on fire last time?
Yeah. No, I've definitely still curious as to why we're getting that.
As the Emperor commands.
Speaking of which, bird.
I mean, with the flamethrower it makes sense, but...
Yes.
Doubt is for the weak.
But not by much.
Wait, that shouldn't have been whatever.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh yeah, didn't we also just get a bunch of super abilities too? Those should be great for testing stuff out.
I don't think they're gonna live long enough for it, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. Oh my god, pain resonance. All enemies suffer from damage over time effect. In a 4-cell radius around the executioner immediately suffer an extra instance of damage for these effects. They must also pass a resistance test with a -15 penalty or suffer an additional negative effect. These effects and types of the resistance test depend on the initial damage over time effect. Bleeding. Agility resist. Let's see, what did you get?
There's nowhere to hide.
Well, that did hurt it. Aim for an opening. Let's see here. You always forget the blood oath first, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Let's see here.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Although the main thing with the Blood Oath is the extra AP you get when you kill an enemy, so...
Okay. Yep, so need to watch out for giant
Grant me the wisdom to perceive.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
This is some Eldar shenaniganery right here.
I did fine. I rise to the occasion.
Lord Xenos. All right, let's see what this
I
is.
have failed my kin.
What?
This is a path. All right.
It's about time.
Well, something's killing these damn things.
Indeed.
Or that it's mutating further.
Well, it could be this entire camp of rebels right here. Hi, Mr. Grenadier Rebel.
All right, they're not overtly hostile yet, so I'm going to walk in there by myself and demand their surrender.
Yeah, that sounds like a fantastic plan. What could go wrong?
Oh, that's a webway gate. It does not appear to be working quite correctly. No, it's all being a fiery long garment turns to you, their face hidden behind their blank of eyes or their helmet. They begin to speak even for a distance. You feel the air around the figure grow cold. Monkey, you should not be here.
Yolette strides forward, her eyes flashing. Hang on, trying to remember what her voice was supposed to be. Moran, I am calling you to account. You said the great danger threatening the Lilithane lurked in the hearts of the Monkey, in their greed and innocence. And all while another enemy was looming over this world, an enemy whose tracks you should have seen in things to come. Sigh, Lan Thresh, she who thirsts is threatening this world, and you hid it from us. Answer me. Did you or did you not behold our greatest foe in the Lilithane's future? Did you lie to me? After your lead's words, the two tall Eldari behind Miran start moving. One looks around at the leader, while the other lets out a cry, muffled under his visor. The rebel beside you cringes as though the Eldari speech causes him pain. He strains to say something, but Miran makes an imperious gesture, and the soldier meekly straightens up and salutes, staring at the Xenos with slavish devotion.
Oh, great. The royal figure inclines his head and then begins to speak. Yeret, the outcast, you left the path that we set out for you. You brought unknown monk Kai to our refuge. Now you speak to me with unseemly anger. Your long wandering far from the cruel Dutch have altered your mind and tainted your sight. All right.
I don't think we're going to get very far in negotiations if you choose number 4.
It says, what, over number 5?
I think it's only slightly better than number 5, to be honest.
All right, I'll go with pretend. Just because I would rather get rid of the arch enemy than I would Xenos. Bring your entourage to heal Yeret the outcast. Their mere presence offends my sensibilities. The least they can do is display the obedience we have impressed upon our Monkai servants.
This Elentok was the first person to discover the coming of Cylon Thresh, one of those whom the Monkey call Chaos Gods. Without him, I would still be deceived by your words about destiny and the true future.
Monkai revealing paths. It's ludicrous. Monkai bring pain and strife in our time and for all time. How can you trust Monkai after what we taught you? After hearing the sorrowful song of the dying world? Turned his head towards you. It was not chance that brought Kurodach down. Monkai destroyed our ancient home, stripped us of our defenses, doomed us to wander amidst the cold stars. Ah, so he's extra racist. I destroyed humans as you claim. Imagine they gave them a peaceful, good reason to do so. I'm doing a favor just by listening. Oh, okay, yeah, no, we're going with 3 on this one here. Rest assured, the very sound of your primitive tongue causes us much suffering. Even a translator cannot alleviate its crudeness.
You are playing with words and avoiding the question. Notes of desperation and rage are creeping into your let voice now. Lilithane is under threat from our eternal foe, and yet you're more concerned about the presence of the Elentok than the corruption that is flowing through the veins of this world. Did you never consider that your war might simply be hastening Cylon Thresh's triumph? Perhaps the ruler's servants, in their efforts to protect her, will resort to more and more instruments of corruption.
Moore leans down over Yeret, his tone menacing. You let Kurodach in our darkest hour to gratify your ego. You came to us in Lilithane, and I accepted you as one of our own. I even gave you a real purpose. Yeret the outcast, and you dare to insult me, a farseer. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It was a mistake to let you into our circle. You have turned our efforts to survive into dust with your own hands. He's doing a great job on deflecting the, what about the Chaos God you're letting go at this point?
I am a child of Asurion, Moran, not a plaything in the cold hands of fate, which you claim speaks through your mouth. My choice of path is no worse than yours or any other Eldari's. And my path calls me to fight our true enemies, not eradicate the Monkai. If it comes to it, I will stand with them, for this Elentok can see what you are blind to, Farseer. Yvlette's eyes are alight with fury. She pointedly lays her hand on her weapon, looking away from the Farseer.
Yeah, I'm going to go with number 2 on this one. Archenemy death first. Turns his head towards you. So Yvette the Outcast has revealed our secret to you. I am sure you have something to say in that regard, Monkai.
Wait, am I no longer heretical? We don't meet the requirements for number 4.
We'll have to check it when we're done with this. Right. Oh yeah, what about the people that all kind of look like mind controlled? The Monkai believe they are serving fellow members of their tribe. They're wise and noble chiefs. My gift is potent enough to ensure that the Monkai hiding in these forests see us as humans rather than children of Azarn, and see our primitive structures rather than the traces of our kind. All right, I want to deal with the arch enemy. This is my only justification at this point. Let us come together and kick them out. The name of that danger is Monkai, and I will see to it that the Lalathrain is purged of those defiling her face. Again, there is one way to prove to me that the Monkai truly do care about the well-being of their captured world. Let the ruler of the Monkai sojourn on Lithane and relinquish the governing of this world to me and my kin. Lithane herself will stand as scrutiny to our agreement, as will your compatriots who live on it, and the profit that you will gain by trilling the maiden world. And tilts his head to the side. Our human helpers will replace the leaders of the Monkai. We will be the ones who govern Lithane from the shadows. Yep, gotta go with 1 on this one. It's not my intent to have my brothers and sisters sit on the council, Monkai. That role will be played by humans. May choose whomever you wish for the task, as long as they remember who stands behind them and heeds our direction. Okay, Rena says nothing for a few moments and adds mockingly, I suppose my demands can be considered a gift to the likes of you. You could not wish for anything better than Eldari stewards to rule over Monkai without bloodshed. Okay, so yeah, the heretical side's gone. That's just interesting. All right. Ironcast, dogmatic, Ironcast. All right, I like the one with the persuasion check.
I do too.
Like, you will look at here, you will hold off this Slaneshi stuff because we both know you hate that. Fail.
Failed. You failed with only 3% failure rate. Superb. No notes.
All right, we have to go with the last dogmatic check now. Like, I wish it told me like what the percentile on that was, though.
Oh, it did. We had 97% success chance.
Yeah, I know. I wonder like what the roll was that failed it, just because I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, I almost want to save scum that, but nope. We are darkest timeline.
Okay, well, I think that turns our own ally against us, but...
Maybe.
you insane? You're condemning us all to death inside Lanthresh's maw. Yolette grabs her weapon, her voice breaking into a desperate shout. I won't let you kill the Lentok Moran. Oh, I guess she's still with us.
Well, remember, it's like I said, most Eldari consider Slaanesh to be the kill it now kind of enemy.
Wait, do we have more enemies off to the sides? We do.
Yep. Okay, I was going to have Argenta head around to the right, although... No, I'll have her take the left. I'll have your red head to the side. Okay. Where are you at currently, Yuki?
I'm kind of plunging into the front mass here.
All right. Here, I'll throw this up then. For you. Mid-range. Where did I put? Let's throw that there. And tactical will go right by me. Okay, start off, bring it down. Oh yeah, we're gonna want to kill that Farseer post haste. I think you're fair. Yeah, you're fairly early on. So let's boost you up. Yeah, and let's see here. Ta-da. And boost you with that. And pass. So you should have a bunch extra stuff going for you next round. Or next turn. All right, what does this Farseer have going on here? Frontline. Farseer Fortune. All attacks have a negative 50% penalty to hit. Inflicts one stack of exploding effect on all enemies. Okay. Start of the turn, the operative inflicts one stack of I read the explode effect on all enemies the operate start of the turn. Okay. So that was a really lucky shot on my part then with that sniper rifle. Hopefully it won't be too bad, but yeah. Well, Eldari can be far-seeing and long and big picture kind of people. They could also very easily fall into the what would be the word for it? Don't really want to say like just racist, but letting anger cloud their judgment.
They give into the dark side of the Force.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. Are you coming on that one? Ooh, I was almost wondering if you were going to blade dance into that.
Nah, these guys are too weak to waste that on.
Yeah, but what is your attacks? Not high enough to really kill that guy unless you get a crit.
Curse you, you miscreant! You didn't stand a chance.
Well, that works. All right, you got what, 2 stacks of death from above now? 3 actually.
I always start with 1.
Ah, okay. And he's on fire.
Yes, for reasons.
Oh, darn. I was really hoping that was going to kill more of them. Do not forget your return also takes one.
Oh, good point. I didn't save enough for that, I'm afraid. I should have.
Has been lost.
You could try a couple more deaths from above. So you could probably just about kill. Or at least get out of the close. Oh, that worked.
Your biggest mistake. Nothing of value has been lost.
Oh, use the ultimate there too. All right.
Oh, that's lame.
What?
There wasn't another target close enough by.
Oof.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Well, that's working at least. I think you've taken care of most of their leadership at this point.
Nothing of value has been lost.
And I didn't even play that correctly.
Yeah.
And I ended the turn back at my maximum health as well.
Oh, right. And because you killed off the Farseer that gave my voice of command, so that means you now have an extra turn.
Unfortunately, I'm kind of too far from anyone to make much use of it.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Well, that worked.
Yeah, it really did. It's like,
I guess I just stop there for now. I just can't get close enough to anything else to kill it.
Rejoice in battle.
oof. Wait a minute.
Oh, there's still one guy in the back over there. Okay.
As the Emperor commands, strike is a prayer.
Thank you for getting out of the way, Pascal.
Try not to kill Pascal.
I threw up my, take cover ability so they wouldn't hit allies.
Here we go.
Okay, that was very orky sounding. All right, the death vortex sitting over there. I forgot about that actually.
I approach the designated position.
All right, let's see
It
here.
could be wise to move out of the death vortex.
All right, let's
Oh, okay,
see
that's
here.
a positive thing that she has 3 stacks of. I thought it might be something from the death vortex.
Monty. This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause.
Yeah, you definitely chose the toughest guy up there.
Yep. Okay, let's hit that. I mean, the other two are so easy. I guess I could have just popped, and then just kept going with our other stuff. So, yeah, I guess that is. I just have a natural urge to concentrate fire on the biggest guy. Ooh.
Reduced to dust.
Mm. Wait, there are. Hold on, I got a bot. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill it on my side. Hold on a second while you're working through that. Ooh.
Well, I got him to hit himself with the stun grenade.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me. Oh, no.
Oh, hey, look at that. More Eldari came through the gate.
Yeah, one-way portal for you. Wait, is he dead? No, he's just sitting up there. All right. Let's get out of that way. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Abelard just got knocked down by a stun grenade. He's fine.
Your biggest mistake.
Voice of command. And we're good.
Putting on airs.
Putting on what?
Putting on airs. You used air of authority.
Oh, okay. Yep. I love how this throwing death vortex also kind of screams. It's not just like wind.
Yeah,
I always kind of appreciate that.
it's the little things. Oh, it made me move out of his range. Oops. Oh well.
Well, there's two deaths from above from you. Let's see, what are these Eldari?
Unfortunately, one of them will be a little bit of a waste.
Do these Eldari have chain swords? It's
Kind of looks like they do, yeah.
yeah. Okay, that's not gonna. That's a game balancing thing. I can live with that, but no. Technically, they should all have katana
I'll live another day.
because the Eldari are also
Watch and learn.
like I want to say like a Japanese themed army, but
Know where to hide.
when I say that, I don't mean like current like weebery Japanese stuff. That's more the Tao. They are the like honorable samurai kind of, or not honorable, but I guess kind of honorable.
I will bathe this battlefield.
Honorable within the dictates of their culture.
Yeah.
Favor tenfold.
I'm surprised that worked. Let's try it again.
I'll do it.
There we go.
That's the missing that we know and love.
I move as if unseen.
Hey, you get to take over the sniping position.
Yay. Let's go with that.
Understand your intent. If it serves your cause,
All right, let's just add all of the stacks on here.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause. I understand your intent. Another soul slipped beyond the veil.
Nope. Want to hit that with this now.
How does it feel to murder your own people?
They tend to do that a lot, especially with the Dark Eldar.
Ancestors guide me.
Hmm. Alright, that's all I can do, so. Did more pop up? No, then they did not. Alright then.
Let's see how they respond to this. Suits my purposes.
Yep, that didn't work. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. But alright. You're at another shot there.
If it serves your cause.
Analyze enemy.
Is beneath. I deal death with my hands.
Your light surveys the field of battle. May the gods guard us against pride and wandering in the vagaries of fate.
Hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Dispatch the enemies of the humanity, or you'll make a excellent sanctioned Xenos.
I'm sure she'll be thrilled to hear that. But at least it doesn't involve murdering her. Your light rewards you with a contemptuous look. Miran was right about one thing. Your primitive consciousness prevents you from seeing anything that does not lie on the surface. My actions were not done out of a desire to gratify you. Perhaps Krudarach's demise filled Miran with so much sorrow that it poisoned his mind. Or perhaps it was hatred for the Monkey who desecrated the face of Lilithane that plunged his mind into darkness. Or perhaps Xylan Thresh herself was toying with the Farseer, who had found himself amidst her poisoned gardens. Yolette begins speaking more quietly, though harshness breaks through her voice at times. I will never learn the answer to this question, but perhaps if I uncover the secret of Krudarach's demise, I might be able to lift the veil even a little on this mystery.
There's nothing to be done here. Time to return to the shuttle. Well, I would really like to loot this first, but
That gives you a long, studying look. Wait, Alundak. Before you leave these forests forever, take me with you to the distant suns. The tale of the children of the Assyrian and the Lilithane is coming to an end, but somewhere out there among the cold stars of the cosmos that your kind calls the Expanse, there are others, deprived of home, lost, suffering. That shuts her eyes and grief twists her finely sculptured features. We can help one another, Elantok. You'll be my wings, and I your wounding spear, and your voice of reason, should you encounter my kin. If that is not enough, Yvette thinks for a moment and continues carefully. I promise you a wondrous reward, Elantok, the treasures of my world hidden in the vastness of space, in exchange for the rescue of my kin, if you remain true to your word and do not go back on our covenant.
All right, your words do not lack for boldness. Even your request is worded not as a plea, but as a treaty. Well, I like it, so we have a deal.
Yvette looks at you, tilting her head slightly. Do not forget that the Lilithane still needs help. The Vistens of Yat must be slain so that the maiden world can live. And remember your promise, Alentok. When we leave the Lilithane, it will be to go to the distant stars. Miran saw them in his visions, and they sang mournful songs about the fate of my people. And I will fight beside you until the song of the stars turns into a funeral lament.
All right, loot their corpses.
None shall stand in my
I'm curious as to what the
Wow,
hell
that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you're looting the big boss there. I was kind of curious as to what he had.
Did you hope to see an Azoriani fail?
Kinda. Lore Warp 20. Okay, what's this?
Morak.
You know, I hear that word a lot. Like, it's the smell of Ozo. Like, okay, what the hell does Ozo smell like?
You know when electricity passes through the air? The kind of scent that gives it?
No.
No. Have you ever had one of those static-based air purifiers? Or been near one?
You know, I probably have to reference that I don't have a sense of smell, realistically, so...
Well, that would be awfully hard to pass that information along to you then.
Okay, but okay, for viewers, it's kind of like that. Not that way.
It's kind of like trying to relate a color to a blind person.
Yeah, no, it's like I kind of realized that after I said it's like, you know what, I should know what those smell like. Oh wait, I don't because I can't smell anything. Not anything. Not a dead sense of. Oh hey, why is the shuttle here now? Oh, whatever. Okay, we all are. You good, Yuki?
I was wondering that too.
Oh,
They just
this.
wanted to give us a fast path back, but we didn't. There's still a lot of stuff we didn't loot in this jungle.
Apparently, when I click on the shuttle, it lets me loot everything.
Oh.
Like at least
Okay.
off fallen enemies. I don't know if there's like hidden loot somewhere.
Yeah, well, I see like loot crates on the map, and I don't think those get auto looted.
How the freak did we not find our way up there?
We just took the first path to the left, and it turned out to be the boss.
Okay, well. All right, let's head back then. Probably get you up here since you have most of the front
I'll lay claim to the
people.
stars.
Yep, working on it.
All right, yeah, there was a right path here, wasn't there? Well, no, it should be either.
Well, there wasn't just a right path, actually. There was also another area that we could only get to by climbing up from where that corpse in the water was. So I'm going to backtrack over there real quick and climb up that.
All right, actually, does this auto take me? Nope.
Stay Fury.
Nope, not what I wanted
Wait,
to do there.
Are the climb checks gone now? I think the climb check is gone now. Oh no, there it is.
Something of interest.
For this old officer?
Is that a Xeno trap or a normal trap?
Regular chap.
All right, where the heck are we right now? Oh, we're up here. All right.
Data slate with notes.
Ooh. What kind of notes?
I don't know, you'll have to read it.
Is it in our inventory now?
Compared to naval service.
It should be, yeah, I looted it.
All right, let's see here. Leaflet. Strange memo, the holy book, the altar. Navigator flesh sample, okay. Mutagen flesh sample. Why do I have these?
Those were things that we could have, like, combined in that lab that we never used before we left that, like, space station.
All right. All right, dance slate with notes. Here we go. Kurt, I know it's been rough for you ever since the meeting by the ruins. First contact leaves an impression on everyone. But when I recommended you to the command, I never thought you would have the stomach to process the truth. think what you want, but I'm still your friend. I don't want anything to happen to you because of your own stupidity. I saw your bag with the packs of nutter bars that our lads brought from the settlement, and if you thought no one would notice a couple of clips missing from Toban's backpack, you thought wrong. I want to give you a chance. Return the goods. You know, every Nutribar counts these days. The stuff that grows in the forest is no longer edible, and we're in need of weapons and even more. I can guess why you need all this. You want to split, abandon our cause, go back home, or pretend nothing happened. But I'm not writing this to appeal to your conscience. I just want to say that you're a marked man now, Kurt. After meeting the higher ups, cutting and running is
Experience. Nothing matters more.
I cannot figure out how to read this. After meeting the higher ups, cutting and running are the worst thing you can try to do. They are watching those who see them. They won't let you leave. Just talk, you and me in private. Let me know when you're in camp.
We've got some more rebels to murder.
Yay. Oh, wait, we can go further up. Oh, that's from down. Wait, oh, you went down again. Okay.
No, I climbed us back up. So, head north.
Victory awaits.
Oh, hey, rebels.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
Are you ready to die?
Oh. I'm guessing you're going to go up the middle. I'll send Argenta up the left side then. You can stay there, and you can go there. All right, I should be good.
I'll sit here.
Okay. Oh, you went deep right off the bat there, didn't you? Dang.
Oh, sure did. There will be much murdering this day.
Throw that out there for Argenta.
Already done. Nothing I can't do.
All right.
You know, you would think that I would go earlier in the turn orders more often, given how I'm like the only agility build character.
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
Not a problem for me. Another clean strike.
Why is that second guy on fire? Oh, whatever. Okay.
I think one of us must have gotten an ability that just makes us like everyone we hit on fire now.
Burn. Yep. All right.
Nothing I can't do.
What's this do? All right. That forward area there now has a huge buff going for it.
Let's make it quick.
You will pay an even greater price.
Wow, they actually damaged Abelard.
Probably not for too long. Let's see here.
I mean, it wasn't a lot of damage, but it was damage.
Pet monkey. If it serves
All right,
your
that
cause.
works.
I understand your intent.
All right, make sure we kill them. All right, claim the bounty.
If I must, I'll hear you moving no more.
Ow.
That,
I'm on fire.
how are you? Yeah, okay, fine. You're on fire.
Well, your lit hit me.
Beneath me.
Not entirely sure how on that one, honestly.
I am not your scene. I deal death with my hands.
I actually was planning to just mop up all those guys on my own.
I'm not sure why she's getting extra attacks. So that's why I'm still going on this one. But
It might make more sense to target those guys off to the left, though.
yeah, well, I have Argenta set up to kill them.
Ah, I see.
We're just kind of at the problem of we have too many really killy characters.
Fair enough.
Hold on.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Show me hitting something.
Oh, why does she have this? Oh, no, I want this equipped. Yeah, that works.
Emperor commands, I act.
Really?
I'll do it.
Fine.
Did you get too close to them and now you can't shoot them?
It's a prayer.
No, shooting's fine. It's just
Doubt is for the weak.
there we go.
Me what you got.
Let's get to it.
Abelard's turn, huh? Is there anyone really worth engaging for him? Only the one guy that he can't really get to at the moment.
I mean, you could just kill the guy next to him at this point because you're going to pretty much mop up all the people in the back, aren't you?
That's the idea. I think I can do that,
You a target.
and then that.
I took care of this one.
Well, that puts me in an awkward position. Cause now...
I mean, you can kill him, death from above to the other guys, and just
Problem is my death from above will kill the other guys, so I won't be able to rack up more death from above points, and I'll just get stuck.
since these are the last guys, you could always just most of the last guys. You could just trigger your super here and kill them all.
That's true. Dang.
That didn't kill him. Neat. I always think the range on that's greater than it actually is.
Yeah, it's really quite short, unfortunately.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, ever since that first sneeze, my allergies are starting to kick up.
Oh no.
And now this guy gets to die. Still just swinging at the air, Yuki.
Sure am. I think the battle hasn't ended because reinforcements are. Oh no, there's still that one person over there. Okay.
Yeah, the person that's you probably just take Pascal and go rip in two. Or you can just keep trying to death waltz over there. Ooh, can
See
you
if
make
I
it?
can make it. Well, so much for the reinforcements.
No, they're still on their way, guys. He's gonna go. He's been coming back. He's coming back. Keep trying. Ooh, that's a lot. Try subscribe, judging from the evidence, the landing table.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Oh, there really was just a whole side path up here, wasn't there? Jesus.
Well, these are Eldari chain swords.
Oh yeah, we do have a bunch of extra weapons, don't we? That bugs me a little bit. But I can deal. When did we get a thunder hammer?
Probably off that last boss.
I mean, I doubt it. Best he would probably have the. What do I currently have? And nothing I'm really interested in on that end. $18.25. All right, that looking about good for equipment. Are you ready to move on, Yuki?
Yep. Alright, Xeno slower.
Success is an irrefutable certainty.
Random gun laying on the ground.
Ooh, we can go up there.
Nothing's impossible for this old
And you
bastard.
did.
Operation successful.
I don't think there's anything else we can do up here.
I guess it's just letting us
Very
know
united
that
result.
there are large monsters.
Believe your god is sitting somewhere on a throne of gold, watching over you?
Not over me. The God Emperor cares for all his worthy daughters and sons. But a Xenos like you can hardly be expected to grasp the purity of human faith.
I rise to the occasion.
Oh, hey, it's the reinforcements they were going to go get.
Recoil gloves seem pretty potentially useful for maybe Argenta.
Oh,
More kitties!
Annihilate them!
yep.
Nothing I can't do. Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes.
Let's get the corner one.
Tanusi and Lacerax in the corner pocket.
All these things are juicy and Lacerax. All right, let's do that. Air Authority.
Too easy.
I'll throw this up. Okay, not crazy, but good enough.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
All right.
I'll do it.
Well, they are weak to fire.
Ooh, actually, does this? There we go.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
That was surprisingly underwhelming.
Burn him again.
I'll do it.
All right, yeah. Hunt down the prey.
If I must. This tedium is beneath me.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that yet.
I am not your Xenos. If it serves your cause.
Okay, yeah, her gun is freaking awesome. Oh, there's an alpha one in the back. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, there sure is. He's got a lot of health. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we've almost got two down.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
Watch me hurt myself.
I think if you kill the one I have injured, or you should get an extra turn and stuff after that too. So
Watch and learn. Aha! Another clean strike.
did yours?
Nothing of value has been lost. There's nowhere to hide.
Um,
And learn.
Hmm.
I'm curious to see what dispatch does later on. I get a full tilt. 'Cause that looks like I could do some real damage.
There's nowhere to hide. You didn't stand a chance.
You're just gonna go for the kill on this thing right now, aren't you?
Oh, for sure.
I always forget how crazy you go. Yeah, I guess buffing you with the extra stats and the extra action point really does help, doesn't it?
Opposing me was your
You could say that. In fact, I might even be able to kill the other one.
Well, no, you used up all your stuff to go,
Nope, I've still got 3 death waltzes.
That doesn't hit friendly, does it?
I don't think so.
Well, that answers that. And last one.
regret this.
That'll do it.
All right, let's see what do we got for goods here. We had Iron Black, Faith, Shimmer of Low Sticks.
I will point out we leveled up.
Yeah, I guess we did just kill a major boss, but let's go through this hopefully pretty quickly. What's this? Grants 1 AP at the 20th character. Okay, we just have 1 AP now, I guess. We're level 20. All right, yep, plus spell. Oh, this is just a stat-based one, so this shouldn't take too long. Yep, please get more ballistic skills, Argenta. Ballistic skill for you. Ooh, and our Eldari does actually get an ability.
She might be a little behind everyone else on the level curve.
Oh, let's see here. Oh, she can take Eldrukari equipment. All right, that's interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Armor pen or ballist are dodge reduction. Melee, nope. Looking at those. Everything has armor, it feels like. I don't feel like things dodge too much. Let's go with that. All right.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Well, the dodge is mitigated by weapon skill, so.
And all right, was this the
There seems to still be more unexplored area of the map. Although part of the unexplored area is a place where we did just murder people, so I'm a little confused about that.
Yeah, some of the map areas seem to be fading. I'm not sure why, in and out. So interesting. All right, either way, let's head back over there.
Like, there's definitely still one more treasure chest showing, and presumably some stuff to kill still, but I don't know how to get there.
All right, we need to go down either way, though, right?
Didn't go as I'd hoped.
I don't know.
Done.
I hurt myself doing that.
Probably should have let Abelard handle that check.
Yep, there's the chest right there.
Oh, did we just overlook one in the area we'd already been to?
Yep. Yeah, now a bunch of the map's black now, so I don't know what the hell. So it looks like Owlcat Gaming. I love your RPGs, guys. I really do, but I want to say you guys need more testing, but I know you're a smaller team.
Well, here's the thing. Frequently, stuff like this is actually found during the testing, and it's just marked as, like, will not fix. But in this case, I think it's intentional. It appears to be a feature. I think there's something that's actually, like, putting Fog of War on the map. And I don't know if it's because we didn't encounter some of those enemies, or what the deal is, but...
All right, you ready to come this way, Yuki, or are you following another trail I didn't know about?
I don't know. Yeah, I'll just follow you.
Up yet further.
None
Okay,
shall stand in my way.
because this should have been the way to the Farseer.
Correct.
Keep a sharp eye.
You found a trap or something?
I don't. Oh, goods. Where?
Ah, hidden goods.
Wait, what the hell's this? Wraithbone necklace grants 10 to agility and perception. Hold on a second here. Eldari exclusive, so I'm guessing on that one.
Ah.
Yeah, we're just gonna throw that on her. Okay, this should be good overall.
Victory awaits.
Oh, there is a go up here too.
We went up that one already.
Okay, that is the one we went up before.
I am still listed as heretical, but maybe it only counts if they're, like, pre-built characters that are heretical.
Yeah, or it just meant the main character again. Because this game also seems to have some very interesting wording, it feels like.
Yeah, although most of the checks do seem to include the followers.
Yep. All right. Ready for void chip then?
I think we're more or less good. Although we do still need to go and deal with,
The planetary governor. Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna call her the mayor, but
Why is there a question mark on this world now? Okay, let's see here. We have Rebel Base and Governor's Estate. Yep, to finish this up, I am good with bringing the Xenos with us. The Xenos.
well, that's good to know. Chance to hit above 95% is converted into crit rate.
State Warden, how you doing?
It's about time.
All right, let's go deal with. Where is the entrance to this? Is this it?
I definitely went the wrong way.
I think I did too. Yep.
It's over where I am.
Yep, I'm just kind of guessing that. Can you click it or do I have to?
I think you have to. Yeah.
All right. Hold on a second. Let me talk to that tech free, see if I can get any extra help.
Sure.
He's still not here now. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be this is gonna be fun, isn't it? Yep, so I'm betting her special friend there is a Slanesh priestess.
I could see that.
Or a worshiper, or whatever you want to. I don't know.
A new challenge for me?
Gender labeling information. I don't know what you want to call it. It's really weird when it comes to Slaneshi things. All right. Yep. Nope. Everybody's going into this meeting.
Well, Slanesh is pretty NB. Greetings, your lordship. How may I be of assistance?
Found the rebels' nest, Vesha. Hello. Are you still there, Yuki? I think I'm hearing something. Yuki, are you okay?
What? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize her text had changed.
Oh, my
have
bad.
you really, your lordship? And what have you learned?
Let's not waste any meaningless shadow. You are a servant of the arch enemy.
Miss Dienta gasps in astonishment. What? No! You have woven your web of deceit in vain. You can no longer hide behind the veil of ignorance. Agent Q has seen the evidence of your deeds, heard the cries of the tormented Lilithan, walked amidst the decay you brought to the maiden world. Enough of your lies, chaos wretch! Elite! Vistenza exclaims breathlessly. How dare you, you filthy vermin! I will have you flayed for that outburst. Your lordship, what is going on?
See, a little piece of me likes the concurs. Another little piece of me likes the 100% since we failed a 97% one earlier.
Vistenza clutches her teeth so hard you hear a crack. I, daughter of House Viat, governor of Janus and citizen of the Imperium, serve no one other than the Emperor and the Von Valentius dynasty. And what you are accusing me of is merely a tool at my disposal, a tool that I have the power and courage to use. Do you think my ordinary methods would have been enough to tame this demented planet? No, my family struggled for decades to subdue Janus once and for all, and it was in vain.
Yes, Slaneshi corruption does wonders against Eldari everything. Yeah, it really helps that they hate that the fact their arch enemy is incredibly good at killing them. All right.
But loyal servants of those whose families who have resided on Janus for centuries helped me to unlock a new source of power, ancient knowledge secretly passed down from generation to generation, accessible to a select few, and which grants power over nature itself. How could I reject it? How could I undo all the work of my predecessors, who were entrusted with Janus, who faithfully served the Von Valentius dynasty, and who, with a madman's obsessiveness, hewed this rock into a stunning diamond? 2 days spent among the initiated was enough for me to start hearing the voices of angels in my ears, angels who gifted me the keys to conquering this world.
Oh, yep. Nope.
And before you offend my ears with more accusations or moral admonitions, remember who has dutifully served your dynasty all these years. Remember who has devoted her life to turning Janus into the primary source of wealth in your protectorate. Remember to whom your predecessor entrusted one of her most valuable worlds, without fear of treachery or conspiracy. Without me, without my service, my sacrifice, Janus would be nothing!
Spellbox emits a pensive hiss. Behold proof of why knowledge must remain in the hands of the worthy. Many lay people are capable of possessing it, but a wise mind that is not bound by oaths of obedience to the Omnissiah is vulnerable to corruption and free thinking, even more vulnerable than the mind of an ignorant commoner.
What more proof do you need, Lantak? The Monkey has confessed to her handiwork.
Let's only one. Oh, I was expecting just a. All right. In the name of the Emperor, I, rogue trader, Von Valentius dies, did you, Janus, that wrough off Canis to death?
You made a mistake in thinking that anyone would come to your aid on my world. Servants, to me!
She's gonna teleport away, isn't she?
She's got a shield on her.
Oh, and
apparently a panic room. And a secret passage. Cool.
A trivial task.
Alright, well, that was easier to undo than anticipated.
Okay, proceeds.
Nice
I know.
cages you have back here.
Follow my lead.
Why do I not? Oh, okay, because I have to. It's one of the ones you have to sneak around first.
Something of interest.
Okay, there's another trap. Good to know. This one's lore warp 60. You want to give that one a shot with your lit, or someone else who maybe has
Yeah.
better warp?
She has a 60, 75, it looks like.
I have learned much in my exile.
I did fine.
Okay.
That was actually kind of a back and forth quip.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
All right.
God grants me insight.
Well, I guess this would have been the place we would have gotten taken to if we asked what there was to do on this world.
Yep. And here comes the demonettes. Get ready for
Cool,
crabs.
Crab people, crab people.
Well, I meant more sexually, but yeah.
Bow before me.
Oh,
But also, yes. uh, there is no good cover, is there? I have the distinct feeling those intoxicated nobles aren't going to remain passive very long.
could be. I also have a feeling that if we move into the area of that mist, things will happen.
Yep. All right. There, we should be good. I feel like we really want to stop that summoner back there too. All right, we'll put the mid-range there.
Thing I can't do.
She does have an awful lot of HP, unfortunately.
And we'll put the back ends right here.
For me.
And there's not a lot of cannon fodder for me to murder.
All right, let's try this.
Question, do
That
they
hits.
taste like crab?
I mean, if you want to taste the demons born from the Prince of Pleasure and the Goddess of Excess, be my guest.
I mean, they sound like the kind of people that would make something that would taste good. It might corrupt you, but it probably tastes good.
Eh.
Suits my purposes.
All right, we have extra.
AP now? Yes,
Yeah, I forgot about that. All right, Argenta. If you would so kindly. Let's. There we go. I like that.
we do. Sorry about that.
Nope, no problem. I know I've been sneezing up a storm. All right. And we are good. Yeah, Slaneshi stuff is also going to be high dodge and
Oh, they
weapon
used a healing
skill.
potion. That's a lot of things saying manifestation.
Yeah, there was okay, let's see here. Claim the bounty.
Stop trying, monk.
Oh, this is probably a bad time for me to have that demon sword equipped, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of forgot I had that on.
I move swiftly to strike.
All right, that's
That's a guy in melee with you.
yeah, no, I realized that the minute I got up here. Yeah, I'm fine.
If I
Shit.
must.
That was completely my bad.
If it serves your cause.
All right, let's do this. Did she shoot?
Not that I saw. I'm not sure she's allowed to shoot with someone in melee.
Yeah, that might be it. I feel dumb. Oh, there are quite a few people in that room. What does this do? Horrors of the Warp. Okay. Well, per...
You can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Oh, those guys are scared because they summon demons. Oh, that's awesome.
Ah. There sure are a lot of these demons.
Yes, there are. We need to deal with this. We're going to deal with these. This will be dealt with.
Oh, hey, look at that. We're already in high veil degradation state.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, stroke is a prayer. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Oh dear, you have a warning content on for this stream, right, Ryuki?
I do, yeah.
Good, yeah. Because
Several of them.
yeah, for there's a reason that Slanesh is probably the chaos god you will see the least used in video games. Oh.
Let's see. 105. Okay. If I come this way.
Yeah, because if we don't get rid of these demonettes, there's gonna be a lot of coming going on.
Ayo!
Okay, looking at that one, didn't that? Well, I mean, you're familiar with the Hellraiser movies, right, Yuki?
Vaguely.
Okay, yeah, no, pleasure and pain are the same thing to them.
Yeah. That much I'm aware of.
Another clean strike.
Blade Dance does 6 hits now, huh?
Yep. You know, I'm not seeing the oh, there she is. I was starting like, where's the governess? Well, she's like all the way in the back in like a separate room.
Oh, come on. 1 HP left?
Oh, he'll die at the start of his next turn too.
Of course I missed. Of course.
So do you save blade dances from turn to turn?
No, you don't. You just get one of them per turn, and that's it.
Oh, so like
But Death from Above you do. Those stack up.
okay, so yeah, you can just save that and you'll be good.
Yeah, you don't get additional charges of it. Like, it's not something that you just automatically get more of. But... Can I hit them from here?
Maybe
You can.
Oh, that wasn't bad. Yeah, if you can draw them in. And with the defensive stance, we are going to be monstrous.
Yeah, she does still have some kind of like aura around her. Demonic regeneration, you say? Ow! Well, that's irritating.
Weapon at the ready.
Ah. All right, moving up a bit.
Yeah, the infuriating thing is I won't get credit for the kill when he dies to the damage over time.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I figured. Well, actually, hold on a second. Let me do some other shenaniganry here. I want voice of command.
Too easy.
You're almost at maximum veil degradation.
Oh, that came down. We were at max last turn.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, are you kidding me? You're just outside of my range.
Not a problem for me.
Okay, yeah. And let's go for, can't hit that. Got it.
I'll pass. I don't have time for this. Nothing I can't do. Just a minor setback.
That is beneath me. You cannot force.
How
me
is
to
that not in line of sight?
Probably the statue in the way.
All right, there we go. Fine.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Okay, perfect shot.
If it serves your cause. If I must. I am not your Xenos pet. That's the sky.
Oops.
Poor Abelard.
Oh, I really don't want to hit him, but
Wait, am
I
I?
understand.
I'm poisoned?
Weakness is hidden
yeah,
from
that's what I was trying to
my
kill you. Whatever she hit you with poisoned you.
Didn't stand a chance.
Neat.
Yep, they do keep making more of those. Good to know.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move the front line stuff down to over here.
Rejoice in battle.
That probably wasn't a good spot to move her to.
Oh, just wait. I got plans.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is
Oh, come on.
Quit beating up Abelard.
Yeah, that like I did a bunch of extra stuff to make sure that wouldn't hit him, so I'm kind of irritated about that.
To non-believers.
It was irritating, but okay.
I will take all of you with me.
Yeah, these are probably somewhat resistant to your Demon Blade too.
Nah, Demon Blade worked just fine. I'm not sure how wise it is for me to use it intentionally, but
Come on. There you go. Oh, hey, that healed you back.
well, that is the nice thing about the Demon Blade. It
Yeah, it heals.
yeah.
Did you pop your ultimate or something?
I did, yes.
Okay, I was like, Jesus. Well, by the Emperor, how did you do so many attacks there? Oh, you decapitated that one. That was cool as heck.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Unfortunately, I can't quite get close enough to her, and I'm out of action points.
Abelard's up next. You could have him rush the Summoness. Summoner, Maid of Honor, what the hell it is.
Oh, Yuki's back up, actually.
All right, yeah, you killed the person who I had the mark on, so you get half a turn pretty much. Let's see, and what are the bonuses you get in there? I always forget what my 4 does. All allies the front line gain 11 bonus armor, and enemies suffer 20% more damage.
Watch and learn.
You know, I was more worried about this combat than I think we're actually going to have to deal with here. And I'm only just now noticing that those are demonette statues.
Yeah, that they are. Part of the summoning altar, no doubt.
Yep. Not gonna. I guess he doesn't do a lot of damage, does he?
Actually, he does, but I just kind of forgot that I could still attack with him, too.
You forget you have basic attacks sometimes.
With Abelard, I'm used to having already used them by the time I do the charge.
Yep. Shoot, I don't want to get close to that demon with my main character.
They don't actually hit that hard, but being in melee range is a problem for ranged characters for the most part.
Yeah.
Nothing I can't do.
All right.
Suits my purposes.
Let's crank Argenta up to the umpteenth degree here and see if she has sight on it. She does.
Huzzah!
Do it.
That was well hitting, but oh wait, hold on.
My
Argenta, one more, if you please. This time,
Once more with feeling.
yes, please.
By faith.
Let's see here. Let's go with
As the
Burnout,
Emperor commands-
Purify Fire.
105?
What the freak?
She hit it for like its entire health. By the way, there is still a dude hiding around the corner.
Yep. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get to him right now. Do not want to go into the drug pit. Oh, okay. That can actually see him. Wait, it's... Oh, there's also the, yeah, the... I can't hit him. Can't hit him, though. Okay. That's...
This tedium is beneath me.
Perfect shot. Gain exploit.
Serves your cause.
Yep. Yep. Claim the bounty.
If I must. If it serves your cause. Fortune favors the swift.
Yep. I think Argenta might have been critting because the way her abilities work is, what is this? When a soldier deals damage, their critical hit damage is increased by 1 till the thing, so it's the inversatility. Yeah, so she's dealing like, oh, I forgot that that was still up. Yeah, I should have. Ooh, my bad. I would have targeted that. Did that hurt Pascal?
You know, it did that once before, too, and we were very confused about it.
I might just have a chance to do that. All right, now the question is, do I go after the nobody in the side there, or...
Yeah, just finish him off. We've got a bunch of people up front that can take care of
Emperor will be
the
undone.
governess.
Yep, all right, let's just see. Flamer, Argenta, please. Well, that missed.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
You know, I'm not sure that the veil degradation matters too much as long as we don't cast any psyker abilities.
Maybe not.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
I don't know why my Flamer wasn't hitting this fucker, but...
He has the high ground. Argenta looking very, like, Matrixy there.
A little, yeah, that's all I need is a Sister of Battle with Matrix. Yeah, that's kind of what they are.
What is that?
Oh, hey, she's got traps in her room.
Yeah, that makes sense. You think you can finish her off? Well, she probably has some weird. What's this? Weak body, weak soul.
This isn't even her final form. Oh yeah, she mitigated a lot of my damage, apparently.
Yeah. The Imperium, while it's not generally stated or shown off, has tech in their arsenal that can match the most powerful of the ancient Xenos races. It's not well understood or known how to be replicated, and generally exclusive to high-ranking nobles and officers, such as somebody who, no problem, who commands an entire planet. But there is stuff like that. Like, I've heard things about Inquisitors who have devices that, like, if a fatal shot would be dealt to them, it teleports them like 2 feet to the left instead. And yes, that can backfire quite horrendously.
Gray hair, sure hair.
As in, it can put you in the walls or other horrific things.
This doesn't surprise me very much.
All right, Daring Breach. Oh, just gonna go in for
An exemplary strike.
swing and swing and a swing.
That's the idea. I'm not sure how well it's gonna work, though.
Oh,
There we go.
all right. Let's see here. She's
She
bleeding.
seems to mitigate all damage quite frequently.
Yep, she's got one of those crazy artifacts, but she's also bleeding.
And almost out of health.
I don't think I can get to that person.
She actually just bled to death.
Yep. Well, that's what I was saying. She had the bleeding effect, so I think she was going to die at the start of her next turn. All right. Might be able to get to him with this.
I am not your Xeno pet monkey.
Are you? What is with this fucker? No, die.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Elite lowers her weapon, but her shoulders remain tense. She finally catches her breath, shaking her hair out of her face in a fluid motion, and looks at you. You have done your duty, Elantok. From now on, the Lilithane has hope for the future, a future without Cylon Thresh and her followers. This world has yet to be cleansed, but there is a time for everything. Now is the time to thank you. Yvette bows her head slightly.
Well, I hope this is the end of Cultus on Janus.
You are hoping in vain. The seeds these spawn leave behind may sprout in 100 years in other people and other deeds. I pray I am wrong.
Yeah.
Your late nods pensively.
Time to loot some corpses.
Also time to deactivate this trap.
Wrath of Saint Dura. Oh, that's mine. It's like, why does
There's
it
a
call?
ring that gives plus 10 to persuasion over here.
What?
A ring that gives plus 10 to persuasion.
Ooh.
I won't tolerate weakness.
All right, you're looting in here. All right, I'll loot around.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
We found some notes on the nature of aristocracy. Power grips, plus 10 strength. Seems pretty good.
Ooh, Abelard will probably use those pretty well. I'm gonna have to set up a new governor, aren't I?
It would seem that way, yes.
You are outdated and suboptimal. Your body has suffered deterioration and requires modification.
All right, I'm gonna let you lead the way out of here in case we have to fight more guards.
To the old thing.
Bodyguards to the front.
Someone will shoot me any minute now.
The secretary is shaking in terror, looking around at the devastation. Your lordship. Oh, wait, I think this is a guy, actually.
Yeah, it is. I was gonna be saying, your lordship. Where's Lady Vant?
The secretary stares at Yolette in horror. His face twists, but he cannot seem to get out a single word.
Do not ask questions. The answers are no concern of yours. You will receive all future instructions from my authorized representatives. The secretary pauses, then bends in a deep bow. Of course, your lordship. The secretary begins to speak, but thinks better of it, instead choosing to step aside and bow his head as you pass. Okay, the best way to prevent corruption or prevent taint is to not acknowledge it and tell everybody to pretend it wasn't there.
Hmm.
Okay, those were the Emperor's own commands. The God Emperor is never wrong.
Praise the Emperor, I suppose.
Except that one time he told us not to worship him. Okay, I think that's about it. Let's head outside and see what happens.
None shall stand in my way.
See, this would have all been resolved if I would have just walked in here and shot her on site.
Well, not exactly.
Most of this would have been resolved if I would have walked in here and shot her on site. I just want to make one quick pass in the outskirts of the palace, and then I think we are good to Lordship, servitor. This is where that old man that died was.
A new challenge for me.
Let us quit. All right, no new dialogue there. All right, let's just check. Oh, right, it's on the side here. Duh. Where? Nope, that's map. Nope. Journal.
If you're looking for the void ship, it's over where I am.
Yeah, no, I was checking quest here. Oh, yep, we have to go to the Boxmaster.
Follow my lead.
We now have control over the guarantees of Genis. The promise to help give the Legion of Football contracts cannot be filled should the rogue trader desire. Yeah, we did kind of agree to that, so I don't know why that's not dogmatic. We'll praise the rogue trader who spared them the painful choice between starvation, succumbing to the reign of Indet Cord. Oh, factor +5, Ironclad 15. welcome the new rogue trader. The Adeptus Mechanicus planetary office brought to the ship an offering of several versatile macro combis, ancient machines whose carcasses had been found on Janus and carefully restored. Sacred steel titans will serve the Vonlitz. Wait.
Combines. They're a type of farming equipment.
Okay, combine. Where did I? Macro combines. Okay, yeah, that's mobile extraction. Construct this small. Oh yeah, we can start projects on this planet. All right, let's see here. Imprints. Many planetary aristocrats have stained themselves with the incompetence and lost their titles. The ability of chem apprentices will be created out of subjects who provide capital of science governance. Succeed wisely, manage the agricultural fields, strictly maintain obedience among commoners, and increase output of rare organic. All right, so we can do drug-based governance. Ultra Inquisitors in the days of mutiny, many among Janus population fled the planet, to be replaced with the Antiparotic Service, a small but ambiguous Ultra Inquisitor syndicate belonging to the Carcada mission has contacted the rogue trader with a request to entrust the governance of Janus to them, with Vladian Tucker pushing all of his competitors out of the cold trade. The Ultra Inquisitors are hoping to change their line of business to become fight aristocrats serving Han Vance Valencia. Oh, okay, Star of Light, a Jukari weapon. I feel like that's a bad idea to get this. What do these guys give us? Tears of Repentance. All creatures that enter the area of effect created by this grenade must pass a strength test. No. Oh, it replenishes too. Okay. So Foxy, Janus is alien, and who better to cure it than the sage generators of Magos Biologists. Management of the agri complexes will be taken away from the Atraxi, handed over to the servants of the Omnisire, with synchronizing of their operations for the benefit of the planet. All right, let's see here. What we get: a stimulant grants influence to strength, toughness, and agility, and inflicts 10 penalty to intelligence, perception, and willpower for 2 rounds. Okay.
I'm not super on board with the chem princes. Not really sure which of the other two makes the most sense.
We've been leading with the Omnisire for a bit and the Tech Priest, so let's let us cure more favor with the machine people.
The reaping?
We'll worry about that later.
That sounds like a response people would have to the reaping.
Okay, we do have, I believe, combines to harvest shit from, so... Oh, we have 6 extractors. Yeah, let's get some plat steel going here. And, alright, I did want to end a little earlier tonight, but we do have some time. Oh, we do have... So would you be up for exploring the cosmos a bit, Yuki? Or we call it?
Sure, go for it.
What did I just click? All right, actually, no, we need to talk to our...
Our Voxmaster.
Yeah, why don't we do that before we... start exploring a little bit here. Where is Vox Manager Vigis?
I think I was doing Vidis, right?
Yeah, it's a woman. I don't.
It's so hard to tell.
We'll skip this. It looks like they just wanted to go to the management because this is all older dialogue that we just haven't done before. So we'll end that for now. Yep. No, let's just go with some exploration if you don't mind. We might start with some more ship-based. I probably won't do too many ship-based things for a minute. All right, let's see here. We have.
We probably need to start by making some of these routes safer.
Yeah, we also have Eldari Survivor. Unending War. What the hell is that all about? What's up here? Is this more store order? That's
Well,
would you any
at
recommend it?
least...
All right, you want to go for the farther ones or some of the closer ones? You think here?
I'm thinking we probably want to aim for some of the yellow ones first. Like, I think it makes the most sense to do the lowest difficulty ones first, because the more nodes we go to, the more we can reduce the difficulty of the routes.
Yep. Oh, come on. That was a green one. The ability of the warp jump was disturbed by reports of frightening sounds and visions that descended upon the crew. Hundreds of people reported knocking and screaming behind the bulkhead of the void vessel. The sounds of nails scratching against the hull of the elongated Eldari like shadows thrashing about the long passages. The phenomenon was most pronounced in the far corner of the officer deck, where the new Lord Captain's companion named Yurdit made her home.
I think that was just a scripted event.
Yep.
Lord Captain, we have an emergency. We have received word that there has been a sighting on the lower decks. The Voxmaster's voice breaks. A sighting of Lady Theodora.
Oh, great.
The messages we have received are incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and hysterical claims. There are reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's going on for yourself. The situation is delicate, and what's especially disturbing, there are mentions of Idra Tlas being present at the scene.
What was Idra doing in there?
Idira broke her microbead, so I wasn't able to find anything from her. But Lord Captain, Idira is a psyker, and we are in the warp. You're the only one who would risk setting foot in that compartment. And if you do not, we will never see Idira again. I beg you, Lord Captain, do not ignore this matter.
All right. I will.
Despite the carefully maintained distance, Vigdis's voice trembles with fear.
I will go deal with this.
Right away, Lord Captain.
Yeah, let's deal with it with as is. If this is just a small thing, if this is a full level, we might call it here. Macro cannon chamber. Okay.
Yeah, weird place for her to be hanging out. Definitely a lot of warp energy in the air.
Yeah, this is a full level, it looks like.
I align my path with yours.
All right. Let's call it here then, and we can start up on this next turn. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Of course not. I saw firsthand how...
Wait,
Who's that there?
Wait, can I save here? All right, saving. All right, everybody, we're going to be calling it a little early, but we hope you've had a fun night, And next week, we should be back on Saturday for our special End of Anime stream.
The end of all anime.
The end of the spring anime, but hopefully it won't be too crazy. We have a lot to talk about. It's going to be depressing. I'm just going to let that out here. It's going to be goddamn depressing. There's been a lot
'Tis
of...
the season of sadness.
Yep. Oh, and it looks like one of the other people I'm aligned with is also playing this currently. So we will be going to raid him. Yuki, I will send you the name. Although he has a bit more people than we do tonight. The real be real. Nice little fun, but we hope to see you. Yuki, but as for your next stream, what will that be?
I'm not totally sure. I'll probably be back tomorrow, and if all goes according to plan, I might do Mario Kart, the new one, since I still haven't done anything on the Switch 2 yet.
Oh, nice. And as for our next stream, we'll be back Tuesday with the Virtual World Picks and Kiyu playing some Fly Night. But I hope to see you all there, and I hope you all have a good night. Catch you later. Bye.
Good night, everybody. Matsuki.